My name is John Christensen and I'm a Protein and Key Account Manager for Ishida Europe. I've been within the business for 25 years. I'm located in Denmark and dealing with large-scale projects basically around the world, but mainly in the Middle East. Iain?
Hi, my name's Iain Hutton. I'm Protein Key Account Manager based in the UK. Been with Ishida for 8 years, supporting, developing large projects with our customers, mostly in the UK, but also around the world as required. We see costs of energy, environmental impact, animal welfare, challenges with packaging materials, labour costs having a huge effect on our customer businesses. We see significant investment from our customers in infrastructure projects, investing in new energy technologies, new policies. But there are quite a few areas, John, I think, where we can also support those activities with our customers, yeah?
And one of the things, of course, what we have been doing in order to make sure that we can meet the customer's requirement in this changing environment that we are in is, of course, on energy consumption. What we see a lot of our customers, they invest heavily, we could say, in alternative energy, solar panels on the roof. So, of course, if we can help them reduce power consumption, then it's a good thing. So if we're looking, what we are introducing here during the show is basically our new AS multi-head weigher, where we have reduced the power consumption by 20%. Also, when we are looking around the range on our tray sealer packing machines, on the new QX500 and QX800, we have been able to reduce the power consumption basically by 50 up to 75%. But of course, some of the other challenges that the customers are having is all this CO2 neutral thing, taking care of the different packing materials that we need to adapt to in order for the packing material to be recyclable. That also puts certain demands on us in respect to that we need to be able to seal with a higher temperature because we're using this mono material in the trays. Of course, we also need to look on the, we could say, reduction of film waste, material waste we could say in general, and improved tray handling, we could say, of the lines. And of course, we need to keep the cost down at the same time. So by reducing basically film waste, we can reduce the environmental impact basically, of course, basically on the environment. So of course it's important that we can reduce basically the use of film and plastic material to a minimum, right? That would also have a positive impact, we could say, on the nations, basically, the tax you have to pay on, let's say, packing material.
We have the ever-present demand for high efficiency, reduced giveaway, and maximising speed and yields. Now, the need to readily support our customers in an ever-changing world means we need greater agility. The new QX tray sealer range has a much simplified tooler structure, can be changed over much quicker, and we have a reduced lead time, allowing us to respond to those calls from our customers. John, how do you think that works?
No, but I think that works fine. The consumer trends, if we're looking in the market, have changed also rapidly because we're getting smaller family units, basically. So we will see more families where there's one person in a household or maybe two people. That also means that the requirements, we could say, for smaller portions are required in order to meet these demands. The new QX range, basically, we have with the proven map rate, basically where we can run up to 17 cycles per minute, have of course also made us the ability to produce higher number of trays, basically, with a smaller portion weight in order to achieve the same amount of volume, you could say, in our production.
Yeah, the output of the tray sealer is ably matched by downstream equipment such as a check weigher, a metal detector inspection system, X-rays, and other associated packing equipment. Ishida can supply the complete line solution.
So what you're saying is, Iain, for every challenge, there's Ishida.
Efficiency, machine availability, uptime and capacity are all measurable with the Ishida Sentinel 5.0 system. This system demonstrates that Ishida has the capability to meet any and all KPIs that are set. John?
If we're looking as an example on that, and we're looking into in the poultry industry and our robot grader solution, where we are able to pack retail trays, different target rates of retail trays simultaneously, plus bulk, to we could say a giveaway lower than 1%.
Yeah. The robot grader has the unique ability to simultaneously pack for retail operations and bulk, giving the lowest levels of giveaway that are possible. The selection of material for further specialised offline processing is also achievable using the robot, John, such as mincing, X-ray, etc., isn't it? Yeah?
Correct, yeah. Another thing that we have with the robot grader, it's very important for people to understand it's not only a batching system basically for doing retail trays and bulk packing. It's much more than that. It's really a distribution system that can secure you get the best use of your raw material. Either you use it for retail trays, for bulk, or for other processes where you need to direct a flow of product to a marination product or to a cutter, basically, where you need to do a portion cutting, reducing the weight of the individual item.
All going towards reducing that giveaway target and maximising efficiency. I think when we talk about the multi-head weigher as well, John, we've had some new developments in terms of the engineering and construction of the machine. Those new developments have given us greater control and flow of product on the top of the machine, which ultimately leads to the ability to create more accurate combinations at a higher speed, driving efficiency, driving productivity.
Yeah. And at the same time, we should not forget that on the new AS weigher, like we were pointing out previously, we have been able to reduce the power consumption to meet these needs. So if we're looking on quality, of course it's important that in the process that we have in our customer's facility, that we pack things on the spot basically. Minimize the handling, do it first time and do it right. For that reason, of course, it's also important that we secure that the raw material that we're bringing into the lines, that they are of the quality needed, so we don't need to repack them afterwards due to there was some contamination, bone contamination, or any other further updates, basically. Do it right the first time around, basically.
Foreign bodies and contaminants, John, should be eliminated at the start of any process before adding any value or energy into that product. Ishida offers a wide range of machines, especially built around the new photon counting dual energy X-ray technology to meet that challenge for the future.
And that means also, Iain, when we're looking on that with the new PD, as a matter of fact, we have a situation that due to this new technology, we can detect much smaller objects.
Yes, I agree, John, and for every challenge, there's Ishida.
Thank you.